Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Braden Timmons, and today we are talking about It's Me, Billy, which is a Black Christmas fan film that just came out today, that's written by Dave Mcrae and Bruce Dale, and is also directed by the Best Friend duo. And It's Me, Billy is an unofficial sequel to the original 1974 classic Black Christmas, set nearly 50 years after the event of the first movie, and follows the granddaughter of Jess Bradford, Sam. And the film stars Victoria Merrow as Sam, and then we see Shelby Hanley and Malika Henny Hamadi. Sorry if I said that incorrectly, but those are the side characters. Those are her best friends in the movie, and we pick up literally with them right when the film opens. And I have to say, man, I've been looking forward to this film since Dave announced this back in 2019. Now, I don't know if he announced it right before Black Christmas, the 2019 one, was announced by Blumhouse, or if it was shortly after. It might have been shortly after. But I do know that he had this idea back in 2019. I remember he was talking about it on his channel and everything. And I remember he was saying that he was going to be creating it with his best friend, Bruce Dale. That they were going to co-produce, co-write, co-direct, all that stuff like that together. And I gotta say, man, he knocks it out of the frickin' park. This movie is absolutely chilling. Now, if you've seen the original Black Christmas, which I hope you have, otherwise you're not going to catch on to a lot of the things that go on in this movie. You're not going to catch on to certain things, like shot-wise, that, you know, Dave and his team decided to do, because this really does a great job at immersing you back into that Black Christmas world. And that's something that I don't think that the 2006 one did a very good job at, and it's definitely not something that the 2019 one did a very good job at. So the 2006 one I think is okay. I don't consider it the worst remake of all time. I think that the worst remake of all time is that 2019 Black Christmas, because it's just such a smack in the face to the films that came before it, and specifically the 1974 classic. So the 2006 one, I wouldn't say it's necessarily bad. They do decide to give Billy more of a backstory, and it is a lot more gory than the original. So Dave, what they do here is they bring us back more to that theater of the mind element. There's a lot of things that occur in this movie, which I'm not going to spoil because I highly encourage you guys to go check this out. But it's definitely more theater of the mind. There's a lot of really great atmosphere in this movie, and it just really does a great job at setting up these characters, especially Sam. Victoria Merrow as Sam is absolutely outstanding. And all of the performances in the movie are great. Like, everybody, hats off to everybody that was involved in this project. But if there's a character that you really, really want to care about, it's going to be the lead Sam, because this is pretty much her story. And Merrow knocks it out of the freaking park with her performances, man. She really has to go through a lot of emotional shit pretty much right off the bat. And this movie has a runtime of 42 minutes, so they really only have like 15 minutes, where maybe even less, like maybe like 10 minutes to really get you invested into these characters, so that way when shit really starts to hit the fan, that you care about what's going to happen to them. And they really do a great job with that. Like, the dialogue that is provided for them is great, because it really gives you the chance to build a relationship with Sam. It gives you a chance to understand, okay, these friends have known her for quite some time, and that, you know, specifically her best friend Emma, who has been there multiple times, like we hear that throughout the course of the movie, she would go to Sam's grandmother's house with her constantly when she was a kid. There's just some really good moments like that, just kind of getting you invested into, okay, these girls have known each other for quite some time, and the chemistry with all of them were so well done that you would honestly think that these girls had known each other for as long as they had said they had in the movie. But let's talk about Billy, because Billy is absolutely horrifying in this movie. There's a couple of callbacks to the original Black Christmas that don't really take away from the story either, which is definitely something that I appreciated as a fan. I thought that the callbacks felt necessary, they felt new, they felt fresh, and again, they just didn't take away from what the overall story was being told. But seriously, man, It's Me, Billy is an excellent Black Christmas fan film. It's an excellent film in general, because if you see what they did behind the scenes and everything with this film, it was all shot on professional equipment. I believe that they used the RE cinema cameras and whatnot to get this film shot. Everything about this movie is gorgeous. Billy is absolutely terrifying, and there's a lot of really great elements to this movie that I just think need to be experienced. And I watched it on a pretty big screen TV, and I also watched it with a soundbar. So if you guys do have a soundbar and a big TV, highly recommend utilizing those, because this movie actually is really good for that, and just really bringing you into that Black Christmas world. The atmosphere, the cinematography, the acting, Billy, everything in this movie is absolutely great. So hats off to you, Dave, and your team. I'm literally gonna say It's Me, Billy is pumpkin smashing, which is also an A on my channel. That's exactly how I feel about this movie. I think that this is going to be considered the official sequel to me in my eyes, and I'd love to get my hands on a Blu-ray if they still have access to that. I don't know if they do, but I was unable to donate to the previous campaign. I would love to own this on Blu-ray and watch it in a very high quality picture. So with all that being said, post your guys' comments down below. Let me know, what do you guys think of It's Me, Billy, a Black Christmas fan film, which is now streaming on YouTube and Vimeo. Whatever your guys' thoughts are, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join me on my journey to 5,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in my next video.